What it did, y'all. Top of the tizzy. Lower view points for RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational hearing beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. Tap in. Off the early. Shout out to Chirpy Chirps. Zion. For me and shit. The shopping block. Put my little battery saver on and shit, folks. Oh, it's on and all of that. Let me put this. No, I need this up though. Alright, y'all. To your son and back. That's where we going. Taking little trips. What it is, y'all. How everybody feeling off this rising and whatnot. On this Lord Saturday. On this Gregorian calendar. Hope everybody feeling good. Hope everybody alright. Breathed in some of the air, you know. I know our shit is poison and shit in all of these ways and whatnot, but hope everybody already went outside. You know, in nature with it real quick. Oh shit. Man, we supposed to be, man, we supposed to be elsewhere with it right now. I'm proud of my people though, you know. I'm proud of everybody with you and them as far as expressing it, you know. I'm proud of this shit. You know, it's an honor to be part of it. It's an honor to be evolving at the rate that I am. You know, I'm proud of myself. You know, with everything going on right now, I feel like it's like the way that the air feel and how it feel outside. It's like the dullness. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I want to know if y'all feel like this, like the dullness that's came about, right? Since like 2020, since the ARS, right? Um, it's like it's picked up. Like I know everything else picked up with us as far as information goes and all of that, and the changes on the planet, you know, happening on a biological level with everybody. But even besides that, though, like it's like like I said, because of what's been hidden, but how fast it's coming out. Um, it's like created like a dullness in the air, you know. Like it's picked up early since 2020, like, and where we're at now with it, it's like, you know, it's like really felt. Y'all feel me? It's like really felt. Look at my deer. Oh, yesterday, when I was talking to my Latina goddess from El Salvador that I work with and shit. Oh, you over here too, yo. What it is? Like it was a hawk. I looked up. It was a hawk staring down right at me. That's telling y'all, like, them hawks, they be following me. They be watching me. The deer ski. The motherfucking deer ski. You feel me? You like, what's a deer ski? You're a deer ski. You know? Like, I'm a lord deer ski. What it is? What it is? You want to say hi to the peoples real quick? The Lear deer. I've said the Lear. The Lord deer ski. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Trying to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, cause the vibration is always high. That's what you gotta understand. You know, I value you though also though, cause it's like I know it's the reality and a lot of things, you know. But that's why you're one individual. Respectfully saying, you know, I does this foes the collective. You feel me? We gotta be real ski with it. You know what I mean? I'm about to get y'all this mean pic. I'm about to get y'all this mean foot. And it was like middle of the night type. You feel me? And like um y'all should have seen, well, I'm not saying y'all, I'm about to show y'all. And like when y'all see, y'all gonna be like, dang, like at the level of how much they like. Basically, y'all know the radiation stronger at night, but like how they picked up spraying in the night, and it's not even like they spraying like when the sun be like out like broad day, and how they be spraying like they spraying like that like at night now, y'all. Like not trying to hide it or nothing. Like I'm talking about like serious spraying, guys. You feel me? On the tip, like I said, dang. When I seen it, I said, dang to myself. I said, they spraying like that. I'm like, oh yeah, cause I mean I already know what's happening, but like I said, we watching it, y'all. It's the like I've been telling y'all, you know, my the Nicolioli. You know, I need you to make me some of that popcorn, you know, cause without your popcorn, I don't got my popcorn ready. I got my smoothies though, got my smoothies ready, but I need some of that popcorn. I'm not gonna lie, I need some of that popcorn. The way you make it, you feel me? Cause I know you don't. So it's like the shift, you feel me? Sending you positive energy. But I'm saying that for everybody, for our whole species though. It ain't everybody on the planet also. You feel me? Everybody on the planet. It's like you gotta have your popcorn, you gotta have your smoothies. You feel me? Cause this shit is crazy. You know, but I know it's a lot of people that's not. That's acting like they don't have no idea what's going on. Like everything is the same. To fit like them really feeling uncomfortable, right? But even with that being said, like what it is. Even with that being said, it's such a even with that being said and everything, as all this is as all this is coming out, y'all, and we're shifting back to our natural state. It's still a lot of people. It's shocking how much people it is for real. A lot of people that still don't have any idea what's going on whatsoever. You feel me? Like I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like it's still a lot of people, and it's really like it's like damn, you know. Like it's really shocking, but at the same time, you know, I'm here for all of it. You know, we signed up for this, whether we want to look at it like that or not. You feel me? We signed up for this. You know, to see this shift in which we accept it off of forgetting as reality. You know, like this fake reality, but how it deems to be like real and shit. Off of it being all we knew since we came in type shit. You feel me? See stuff like this that's just so beautiful, yo. You gotta look at shit like this, yo. Like it's like the small shit, right? Like yo said, the goodness. Like Shorty said, the goodness, you know? If you look at how big this hole is, you feel me? Anything could be in that jump. You feel me? It's stuff like that in nature, you know? How many organisms is in there? You feel me? When you look at stuff like that, you know, like how many ants are in there, you know? What type of ants? When you just pay attention to something because it's of harm or because it's shiny, or in general. This tree right here is like squiggly. This tree right here, y'all, it's like squiggly. It's like a squiggly tree. See the squiggle in it? Like squiggly. That's when you're like hearing the birds. Shout out everybody at my job. Like I fuck with everybody at my job. I'm not gonna lie. I hope not any of them hate me like or anything. I mean not hate me or have any bad feelings about me. I fuck with everybody heavy as shit. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them might be like this nigga got some issues that we may, not aware of, but I mean well though. Like I feel like a lot of them could tell that though. Like how you doing? Just a lot of shit, you know, in my personal life, whatever. But like type shit like this though, you know what I mean? It's always been relevant to be on as far as like a little bop. We on a chopping bop, you feel me? But like a bop in general, but definitely a bop in nature, and, it's always well needed, You're just looking at a lot of green in general, like help your immune system get a little boost, shit like that. Just hearing the frequency of all the, what I'm saying, all the birds and like you hear all the communication and whatnot. No disrespect to human beings, but for us neuromelanated beings to tap in. I mean, y'all could try to tap in too. Y'all can tap in. Y'all just can't tap in to your extent that we can, but y'all can still tap in, you know? It's for y'all greater good to try to bond with nature, you know? Because y'all been destructive with nature since y'all been here. Y'all know I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit with y'all, but yeah. So you can't change what your species done, even us with certain stuff that we gotta take accountability for. But you're individually, you know what I mean. You can still do what's right, which was and has and will always be the right thing. Which a lot of us know. Nobody got to tell you what's good or bad. What up, Lord homie? See you got a beautiful dog. Just strolling. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year also. Yeah, so you always gotta tap in with nature for real. But yeah, I am gonna give y'all that pick though. Like I most of the time can usually see them spraying at night, but when y'all see in this pic, like I didn't edit it enough, and like when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, damn, and everybody that knows what's going on the backside of this planet, in which they can't explain, in relevancy of the radiation and how it's affecting everybody's DNA and enveloping the whole planet. It's like we know what that means, So it's like, Yeah, nah, it's a beautiful time, y'all. But I value y'all. Y'all know that. I will say though, everybody that I encounter or has been around me, as far as I'm a very selfless person, so I would never that's why I'm always open for like you know what I'm saying, if for anybody who wants to listen, how people come to me in person, or like however, so I end up being around people for however long, you know what I'm saying, like if I'm anywhere at any specific time where anybody could be, in which I come in contact with, or ongoing, like even like a job, like, you know um it be for, especially now, for like this type of shit, in which what I'm speaking to y'all about on this live, you know um a lot of people figure a lot more out about me after, like, I'm out of their life. Not even just, you know what I mean, anyone that I have been in a relationship intimately with, you know, um, any type of relationship. So this tree right here, I wonder how long this tree was before it was had to have most likely fell off from right there. Yeah, y'all. But y'all know I gotta mention. Y'all know I gotta mention the love of my life, for real. My Brit Brit. I hope she feeling good right now. Her little cute ass, you feel me? Her little cute ass, for real. Little feisty, my little feisty bean. Sending sending you, Brit, positive energy. You feel me? Don't be too feisty with them. They can't handle the power. And love the Ma Dukes to your Madra, and your sister also. The whole fan. You feel me? These squirrels, they like, it's like a good like seven of them. Seven of them on like a mission right now. What the fuck? I mean, not squirrels or birds. They they on like a lure. They all like what they all go right there on the ground. Hold up, I'm gonna try to see if y'all might see a lot of little small shit moving and shit. Hold up, let me see if I can. You see him? Those three right there. There's way more. You see him? Hold up. I don't think I can see it no more. But you was able to see him. I don't got the high def. I don't got the iPhone. I gotta be up closer, but yeah, y'all. Hold up real quick. Interesting rising. I love being in nature though, y'all. Like, it ain't nothing like being in nature. Even on this tree and this branch, it's like this vine probably fell off from like another tree, or the same tree, maybe of a branch that fell off, and now it's a piece of it that hung on to your another branch. So it's a like it'd be like small stuff like that you gotta pay attention to in nature. It's crazy. I ain't gonna front. Y'all know what I usually be on. I say like a little bit inside, but this really, I'm just we exploring nature right now with it. You feel me? That's what a lot of us gotta be on and shit. You know, showing y'all the birdsies. Yeah, the Lord birdsies. It's such a crazy time right now. Like to be alive, to like see everything unfold with like the planet and everything like that. Like it's crazy. You know? It's gonna be like even more wild, even going forward with a lot of the information that comes out about like who we are and stuff, and like really like what's been done on our planet and stuff like that. You know, that's why like I'm always trying to like reach all of us. You know what I mean? What's y'all opinions on like um what just happened with so-called Venezuela? I wonder what's y'all opinions on that. I didn't read up too much on it, but like I saw something slightly on it. I don't want to speak on it too much because it's like I didn't read up on it all the way or what happened, but I think like a bombing or something took place or some shit like that. Shout out all my ear melanated people. You feel me? Yeah, I gotta realize as we go forward, it's gonna be like y'all know like how like the planes was, like how they was like dropping every day and shit. And kind of really how it's been. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's gonna be like it even more. Like every day going forward, it's gonna be like something else happening that's showing more like who we are and what's taking place as the system is crashing and shit. That's why I always tell y'all like protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? Walk all throughout nature, find like trails, tap in, eat right. Even me, like I do music, right? I understand like frequencies and shit like that on like another level. And like even like I healed from like a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People attacking me. That's why I'm able to speak to y'all in ways as far as even certain information coming to me prior, right? But even with that being said, still like me when I write and stuff, I make sure like even when I write, like it's like in a certain way where I know it's not gonna be like not even just to you, because y'all know I express that all the time, like, but not even just to them, but even in general, for even an older person, like to not like say something in a way to try to like lead someone to go that route. It it should and will be like went over, however it came, or like changed before giving out to y'all like in a way that's righteously. Because if it's not like that, then it's not righteous to me. You know. Because that's like me like purposely trying to lead y'all wrong or something like that, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So that's real important to me, even music wise. But yeah, y'all, it's gonna be real interesting going forward. Real interesting. That's why I'm gonna start doing way more bops and all different type of trails and shit. I told y'all I'm gonna I'm gonna start, cause these like I said, it's still gonna be a group point. You feel me? But at the same time, I want to get all the like the little streaming equipment and shit like that. You know, so it can be like official, and then like I might make like a Twitch. I might make one. Shit like that, just to I guess do it the right way. However, that's done. that way with those services. You feel me? So, but no, yeah, I went live off the early, like early, like, and I'm blowing this shit because my phone's like about to die, or whatever, right? And I was so mad. I wish it even, because usually that happen, right? It'll be like I come back. It'll be like if I want to resume, right? And sometimes they'll let me, but this time it ain't asked me. I would have seen like me talking right before it stopped or whatever, but like it wouldn't let me. But I wanted to show y'all the colors. I wanted to show y'all the colors and shit. You know, 'cause I've been talking about the colors, like what they mean. That 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 not even just the. I'm talking about just the regular, like right now, like the red, pink, and and like the red, pink, and like yellow and shit. But I'm also though, the, what do you call it, the A the Aurora Balis, the Aurora Balis or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can never say this shit. But that's in, like, they say, oh, it's in 17 states. Da, da, da. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. And it's good. It's good to get y'all. It's good to get your bops and, like, off the early, like right when you wake up and shit. Like, y'all know how you be seeing like Asians and stuff on a bop, maybe going their little bops and shit. Like, yeah, they know what that is when you be getting that in. You know, I'm trying to be on the chopping bops with Brittany. You know what I'm saying? Us be on Laura chopping bops real quick. You know, anything is possible with nature. You feel me? Infinite possibilities. And do me like one more Laura Lapsy. You feel me? One more Laura Lapsy. Hello. Gotta love nature, man. It's like I be getting like flashes of like what it feels like to like really be free, you know? Like what that really feels like. and know what that really means. And I really feel like a lot of us been getting, somewhat of that same feeling. I feel like a lot of us have, and and that can be an inspiration for a lot of others. I feel like I'm noticing that within everybody that's giving out information. When speaking on a collective, you know, and that makes me real happy because, especially from a standpoint of how dumbed down a lot of people are, and y'all knowing off of like how no matter how much truth you have in general, people could be ignorant towards it, right? Have cognitive dissonance, but even more so if you don't fit the status of what a person um, should look like for someone to listen to them, about anything. Like, so it's like, you know, but when it's like so much people talking about the same stuff of all different statuses, colors, and shit like that, you have no choice but to pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? It's no choice. And that's why it makes me real proud. Like, you know, I feel like that's within the sayings of when people say like it's a marathon, you know, and stuff like that, that's like coincides with like that saying, Nip saying that and shit like for real. Like it makes perfect sense like when you really think about it. Like that concept towards anything, but you know, like the collective, but even more so with like all of this that's going on, because people try and gaslight truth individually and thinking it like it's power within that, and it's not. It's not, y'all. It's not at all. It's it's power within you individually speaking truth, and even much so more around that negativity that's projected from you during that. Like people that's not on that frequency or for whatever reason can't vibrate towards the real reality that's coming in. You know. Shout out, Mr. Sarah J248. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Shout out you. You feel me? Shout out, Mr. Sarah 243, Sarah J 243. You feel me? That's what it is. I'm like, yeah, like I appreciate you coming in and shit, and rocking with me. I'll be speaking truth. You know, I know it's all different moments and times of when people come in and what I will be speaking about when they come across me on my live or in person. But you know, what I wanted to focus on this rising was just just the basics of all of this. You get what I'm saying? As far as like keeping like the balance of all that's going on, give and I don't want to say hope because that seems like defenseless. You know what I mean? And everything that's happening right now isn't that at all. You know, um, and I wouldn't say it's even the opposite because it's not a fight. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I just give energy to your aspect of truth. I guess you can say coming back in style, right? But everybody that's giving it out also, it all aligns, and it's coming about, it's really coming about, and it's one of them things. Like I know as I'm grateful for me knowing all the information I know. You know, that's why it's like I don't even feel I don't even feel like necessarily for me. It's not like I need to get on here all the time. You know, but I got the energy to do so. So why not when I feel like it? Even if I'm not going all the way in. I'm never giving y'all just straight bogus or anything like that. See, when this is one thing I always remind myself when um y'all know like how y'all you might have heard, you might not, but about when people say like people don't try to spite or spiritually attack anyone that's weak. Like that's like a sign that you're strong and stuff. Like it really is. It really is. But that's besides like financial. That's spiritual. That's like that's something that's within, right? Because when it's within and it's not connected, the fake stuff, that's what I'm talking about. That's the difference in like that other fake love, So some people don't know the difference. That's why a lot of people can be deceived. You know, I was once one of them. You know, so it's power and growth, y'all. It's power and growth. You know. But like I said, I just hope that everybody is staying on they swivel though. Just staying on they swivel. Okay. Even like the just the sounds, y'all, of like nature and stuff. It's like very important like to stay in tune with. Oh, y'all know like that holder that I showed y'all? Like when I first started the live, like it's like another one, like an even bigger one. The other one, I feel like I kept thinking like a snake was in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like summertime or when it's like hotter, I promise y'all like a snake probably be in there. Like no lie. That's why y'all saw when I showed y'all. I didn't get too close to that shit even. When I showed y'all, I was like, let y'all peep it, but you feel me? And I didn't poke around with stuff. You gotta be careful with nature. Nature is beautiful, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna say nature is ugly, but nature will teach you. you know, teach you real quick. Um, but when like back to what I was saying about when I first tried to go live off the early though, um, I was gonna show y'all all the colors and what I wanted to point out, like even when I started it, was that before I even seen the colors and stuff. Like I was finishing up when I went live when my phone was about to die. But when I seen the colors and stuff, and I was looking in the sky, I literally was saying to myself, I got out like a good cry. Like I'm talking about like a good cry. And it's like I felt so relieved, and it's crazy because even my situation, and what I'm going through and stuff like that, I'm like freezing, right? But it's like in that moment, even when I was crying, I didn't even feel it. Like, it's like, cause I know like a lot that I'm going through. It's not like real problems and stuff. Like I heard Papa Duck talk about it, and you know what I mean, the angle he did, and um, I think about that stuff all the time and stuff. Like, it's just crazy, y'all. You know, it really is. But I felt so relieved though. I needed to get that cry out. I felt like when I got it out, like like I sh- like I shed like you know what I mean, like something that wasn't supposed to be on me. You know what I mean? Like the last of like the infringement or some shit. You know, like for real. Like I just know that like I was already okay with like going forward and stuff, but like I'm really okay with it now. You know, like I'm really really okay with it. You know, because it's like I'm secure with my thought process towards what's really going on. Like I told y'all, it's the difference between thinking and believing and knowing. You know what I'm saying? They're similar, but they're different. And the age we're in, it's not like you know that much questions no more. It's just reality, and are you able to see it and know what it is for what it is, or are you gonna block it out? You know, and that's true for all levels, but coinciding well with anything, low vibrational or high vibrational. But already lies, deceiving, not not real truth, right? You already know what side that's on, and then the opposite of that, you already know what side that's on. You know. So, oh, I see a blue jay, y'all. Wow, look, it's a blue jay, y'all. Dang, oh, he went all the way to the back. Yeah, the blue jay was, dang, it's like a nice blue too. I'm not gonna front. I don't even. I'm not really a fan of blue like that, but like that was a nice blue. Though. I'm not gonna front. Like, nah, you really gotta. Um, like you see these birds. Like, and he just. The birds is in motion. But yeah, y'all. Stuffy. Yeah, I miss my Brit like shit though. I'm not gonna front. Like, only people I really want to see, I just want to see my troopy troops first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see Brittany. That's it. But I want, I want, I want, I want me. I want me and me. I want me and Brit time though. Like just us, me and Brit time. Like we don't need the word. I want to be around us. You know. So I can finish like our conversations and certain stuff in which I was speaking to you about your ancestors and you know what I'm saying, what's happening and stuff, because I couldn't really do so. We was working and stuff. Like I couldn't really be on that type of time. I had to be professional enough. But it's like we got to continue that conversation, you know, and just me getting to know you and stuff. You feel me? We got to continue that, and you know, if anything, you know, but but for real, nah, like I really just want to see you go for real, and I I'm trying to not be as standoffish, but yeah, I always got to remind y'all. I mean, stuff happens to everybody. A lot of the same stuff happens to everybody, but everybody doesn't take everything the same way of the same stuff that's happening to everybody. Understand what I'm saying? So, with that being said, with, the people or the people, but the person that backstabbed me, put all these knives in my back, that I had to take out myself, like one by one, and betrayed me and deceived me, and wore a mask with me, acted like somebody that wasn't to me, the benefit from me, right? All this stuff that was done to me from this person. What was so crazy about it is all the stuff that was done to me from this person, it was never about them. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that everybody has to realize too. And that's what I learned with a lot of this, because see, this is a test for everybody, but definitely a test for us neuromelanated people. But anything for real, but especially, I'm just gonna stay on this topic so I don't lose y'all. But relationship wise, like you are what you attract, like, you know what I mean? And it was certain stuff that happened to me, when I was younger, that I had to be real with myself for how I attracted that energy to me to start with. You feel me? And that took like a lot of growth, a lot of maturity. And like, it's not easy stuff to ever look into yourself in that way, but it's beneficial. You feel me? It's definitely beneficial. It's not a waste. It's gonna be painful, but it's not a waste. It's worth it. You feel me? So it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And, but I value my people though. Damn, let me tell y'all. I literally, it's just so crazy. I literally left some pants and a shirt in a bag with some of my job stuff. And I didn't think about it till it's just today. Just today. I didn't think about it till like an hour after. And then even when I thought about it like an hour after, I started heading back to go get it, right? And then when I got to where it was at, I literally left from there, and I'm just thinking about it now. Like I'm telling y'all, trauma is something else, y'all. But that's how so I'm just telling y'all this from me giving y'all information and stuff. Like I got like my own personal shit going on. Like, and but it's like I'm so like numb to like shit like that. Like Lord, shit like that's been happening with me with like everything. I told y'all, like, I'm so past that. I feel like me just going through like a regular day process in which like everything that I'm going to face going through the day, Hey, peace, God. Peace, God. How you feeling today? You all right? I appreciate you on the door. You about to? What it do? What it do, God? How you feeling? You all right? Nah, no question, man. Positive energy your way. I'm gonna just put my gloves here. I'm about to get something to drink. I'm just gonna leave my gloves here.
I'll see you out there.
See you out there,
bro.
Alright, alrighty. Let's see. Yeah. So much going on, man. Shit crazy. Life is crazy. You gotta be strong though, y'all. You gotta, I hope when people see my videos, like they get inspiration for whatever they going through in their life, to really just have strength. You know what I mean? Not to get so sidetracked where it's like, even when you feel like you don't have yourself, you still have yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like almost like it's like a paradox. Like that don't even make sense when you're thinking about it. When you think about it right now, like that's really what it is. Think about anything that you guys do that in a moment you're going through. You're like, damn, I ain't gonna get through this shit. But you're here right now, right? This is me saying it to you, so you got through that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit be. So it's like, they say like don't overthink it. It's just like that. So life is real, y'all. Got so much on my mind right now.
Deal of the century, or at least of this week. Glazed donut $1, 2 roller grill items $3, 10-piece boneless chicken bites $5. This craveable value menu earned its name. We'll see you at checkout. Plus tax, terms and conditions apply. Some people say dessert isn't for breakfast. That's why when you use 7 rewards to try our new large vanilla cookie butter coffee, we sneak a breakfast sandwich in for $2. Enjoy your cookie butter breakfast in peace. Plus tax, terms and conditions apply. This holiday season with 7 rewards, unbox 2 pizza slices and a 20-ounce soda for $5. Sodas like Sprite Winter, Spiced Cranberry, or Coca-Cola Holiday Creamy Vanilla. Remember, you're the real gift. Plus tax, terms and conditions apply.
just didn't get it yet because I have my phone out.
Chocolate for $1. Soft, sweet, $1 treat. You can thank us later. Plus tax, terms and conditions apply. Some people say dessert is in for breakfast. That's why when you use 7 Rewards to try our new large vanilla cookie butter coffee, we sneak a breakfast sandwich in for $2. Enjoy your cookie butter breakfast.